His eyes stayed fixed on the floor. Elena Ruiz, the only one who had spoken truth, straightened her shoulders. Relief flickered across her face, though fear still lingered. She whispered almost to herself, I knew it. I knew she was real. Guests cheered louder now. Some shouted, Justice! Others called Gregory out directly. Apologize! You humiliated her. A woman near the door added, This is going viral. And it already was. Thousands of viewers filled Sophie's stream, comments surging like a flood. Managers done. Powerful twist. This is history in real time. Gregory finally found his voice, but it cracked like glass. This isn't protocol. She can't just... His words stumbled, useless against the weight of proof. His authority, once loud enough to fill the room, now shrank to a trembling whisper. Aisha didn't answer him. She didn't need to. The room itself had spoken. Lauren placed a hand on Gregory's arm, whispering, We should stop. We should fix this. But he shook her off, panic flashing behind his eyes. Kevin's hand dropped the card onto the counter with a clatter. It no longer looked like company property. It looked like evidence. All around, cameras captured every detail. Gregory's pallor, Lauren's trembling, Kevin's regret. The collapse wasn't quiet. It was public, complete, and irreversible. And in the center of it,
off again.
unshaken, watching the empire of lies.
The
The applause faded into an expectant hush. Dozens of phones stayed raised, their red dots blinking like watchful eyes. Every lens captured the same image. Gregory pale and rigid behind the counter, Lauren trembling beside him, Kevin sweating through his shirt, and Aisha Carter standing perfectly still at the center of the storm. Her phone was still in her hand. She lifted it again, calm as ever. Nia. Gregory blinked. Wait, what? Aisha didn't flinch. Effective immediately. Gregory Vance, Lauren Hayes, Kevin Patel. Lock out their credentials, revoke authority, initiate system freeze. Processing now, Nia confirmed. The room held its breath. Then it happened. Gregory's badge, clipped neatly to his lapel, buzzed once and flashed red. The scanner behind the desk chimed an error tone. Lauren's ID followed, glowing crimson before dying completely. Kevin's card beeped in his trembling hands. The LED strip fading to black. Then were locked out, fired, erased in real time.
How are you?
Gasps turned into cheers. Guests clapped, some whistled, others shouted,
Whatever.
Yes. Phones caught the moment from every angle. The instant justice was delivered. Not in a courtroom, not in secret,
I'm over be
but
vet.
right
How are
here in
you?
the lobby where the insult began.
That's good.
Gregory's voice cracked,
lass.
desperate. You can't just... But Aisha
Hi.
cut him off, her
Love,
tone
love,
razor
love.
sharp.
I say it.
I can, and
How
I
are you?
did. Lauren stammered, Please,
Come
this
say hi,
isn't
don't be
fair.
shy.
I didn't... You put your hands on me, Aisha replied, voice steady. In my own hotel. That was your choice. Kevin tried to speak, words tumbling. I didn't know. You stole from me,
Okay.
she said,
That's fine.
her gaze pinning him where he stood. And you smiled while doing it. The weight of her words fell heavier than any shout. The guard, still lingering at her side, took a step back and raised his hands. I want no part of this, he muttered. Guests erupted again, applause, cheers, some chanting her name. Sophie's live stream chat flooded. Terminated live. This is justice. Silent power is greater than is greater than is greater than.
Hi.
Gregory slumped against the counter, the authority stripped from him as visibly as the color from his face.
Okay,
Lauren
I got a
stared at
6.
her dead badge. Kevin dropped his, the clatter echoing like a final verdict. Aisha lowered her phone, her eyes sweeping the room one last time. Calm, collected, absolute. The judgment was complete. The lobby was no longer a battleground. It was a courtroom, and the verdict had already been delivered. Gregory's badge lay lifeless on the counter. Lauren's hands shook as she tried to hide her face from the dozens of phones pointed
Thank
at
you,
her.
thank
Kevin
you,
stared at the floor, lips
be a
pressed
vet.
tight,
Thank you,
his
for
badge
subscribing.
dead in his palm.
Much
Their
appreciated.
collapse wasn't private, it was immortalized, recorded in hundreds of clips streaming out into the world. And in the center, Aisha Carter stood
Not
tall,
again.
silent, composed, untouched. For a long moment, she let the noise speak for her applause. Cheers, the whispers of disbelief turning into roars of satisfaction. Justice had arrived not in paperwork or press releases, but right here, in real time. Finally, she stepped forward. The marble under her heels echoed with quiet authority. Phones tilted upward, waiting. Her eyes scanned the room, the guests, The staff who still stood frozen, Elena with her trembling relief, the guard who had retreated, the crowd that had chosen to stand witness. Then she spoke. You told me I didn't belong here, that I was a fraud, that I was nothing. Her voice cut clean, carrying without strain. But I am the founder, the CEO, and the owner of every wall you tried to use against me. Gasps rippled again, though softer now, like an exhale of recognition. She paused, letting the weight settle. I didn't have to shout. I didn't have to beg. I just had to let you reveal yourselves. And now, the world has seen it too. Phones caught every word. Sophie's live stream chat exploded. Chills. That line, iconic. Aisha's gaze moved back to Gregory one last time. Remember this. Silence doesn't mean weakness. It means patience. And patience has no mercy when justice arrives. The words landed like a gavel striking wood. Then she turned, not toward the staff, but toward the guests who had stood with her. Thank you for witnessing. Not for me, but for everyone who's ever been told they don't belong. Tonight, we reminded them, dignity isn't negotiable. Applause erupted again, louder, deeper, echoing off the marble and glass. Some guests stood to clap. Others raised their phones higher, capturing the final image. Aisha Carter, standing resolute in her own hotel, the very place they had tried to strip her dignity, now reclaimed fully in front of them. She didn't wait for Gregory's excuses. She didn't need them. She turned toward the elevators, her steps slow, steady, real. The crowd parted instinctively, a corridor of respect forming between her and the doors. And as the elevator chimed open, she offered one final line. Soft but unmissable. I don't need the clip. I am the outcome. The doors closed, and the lobby erupted not in chaos, but in thunderous applause, as justice sealed itself into history. 미련나는 사람이나 일은 없으십니까?
형부보단 우리 가족이 영원히 함께 했으면 좋겠어요. 없어요.
이제 내 눈이 되어주겠다는 말 안 해도 돼.
너 언제까지 그렇게 얘기할래?
손버릇이 언제 그렇게 나빠졌어? 오늘부로 너와 우리 가문의 모든 인연은 끝이야!
아니야, 내 딸. Line 5. Install and go.
Hey, Blackie, go serve. The crowd rippled. Some gasped, some chuckled, and a few mostly dressed in tuxedos and floor-length gowns laughed with her. The sound wasn't casual, it was cruel. At the edge of the room, a young black woman stood still in a blush pink dress. No diamonds, no glitter, just calm. Her phone pressed to her ear. Her eyes didn't flicker, not even once. The insult hung in the air like smoke. The woman in blue smirked, nudging her husband. He chuckled, shaking his glass of champagne so hard a drop spilled onto his cuff. Around them, a semicircle of curious faces formed socialites, heirs, investors, all watching the spectacle.
Hi,
The
Sean,
black
how are
woman
you?
didn't move. She didn't bow. She didn't answer. She simply listened. Her lips parted just
fine,
enough to
Sean.
say into the phone, voice steady. Stay on the line, I'll be brief. The older woman raised her voice, enjoying the stage she'd created. What's the staff doing, letting anyone walk around dressed like that? Her friends laughed harder, fingers pointed like daggers. Someone muttered, she must be lost. Wrong door. The ballroom wasn't warm anymore. It was charged. Guests who had been sipping wine now shifted uncomfortably. A young server, also black, froze by the dessert tray, his jaw tight. A couple near the piano whispered, she doesn't look like staff, does she? But the mockery rolled on. A man in a tucked salt and pepper hair, cufflinks worth a car, extended his glass toward her. Since you're standing there, sweetheart, top this up. The insult wasn't just words anymore. It was action, a demand, a command issued in front of everyone. Still, she didn't flinch. She set her gaze on the glass, then on the man's hand.
Yeah, I'm not
And
doing
then,
this now, no.
quietly, she
Unfortunately
shifted
not.
her phone closer to her lips. This deal is over, she whispered.
So I catch up
But
with
no one
things
else
and
heard. Not yet. The
I've got
laughter
to
rang
catch up
again,
on.
higher this time, sharp with arrogance. The woman in blue clapped her hands like a conductor. Come now, don't be shy. Show us you belong here. That line hit harder than the others, because it wasn't just an insult, it was a verdict. And yet, the black woman stood there anchored, calm, deliberate. Her silence said what her voice did not. You will regret this moment. Before we continue, where are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments below. And if you believe in dignity and justice, hit like and subscribe. These stories spark
Hi,
change.
Pop. How are you?
And we're glad you're here. Now, back to her. The phone was still at her ear,
Hi, Sharon.
her eyes still steady. And the crowd suddenly wasn't sure
Yeah,
who
the other
was
once a
really
month.
out of place.
Because I've
The
got
ballroom glittered like
lots
a
to do.
palace, but she stood apart from it.
Lots of job
No
searching and everything
entourage,
else.
no flashing jewelry, just a pale blush dress
Yes,
that
I have Sharon
skimmed the
Bieber's
floor
postage.
and a phone
I
pressed
stopped
against
in the
her
Christmas
ear.
card. I'm doing one
In
for
a
my mum
sea
now.
of sequins and champagne,
And they come
she
up just
looked
before Christmas, so
understated,
I'm make sure I get
almost
done.
ordinary. And that was exactly
Her
the
presents
point.
get
Her
wrapped
name
up.
was Maya Carter, 41 years old, CEO of Carter Global Holdings.
Yes, I have been busy
The architect
Sharon.
behind a deal so massive it was set to reshape 3 industries at once. $900 million on the table, signatures pending. The very family laughing at her tonight were the same partners she had been negotiating with for months. But no one in this room knew that.
You look
Not
like
yet.
me.
They saw a woman with dark skin and no diamonds. They saw a figure standing alone, not flanked by lawyers or PR teams.
Sorry,
They
but I
made
just
the
moved in.
decision
I'm
in
sort of.
seconds. Not one of us. Maya
I
had
was doing
expected
Christmas.
it.
I'm doing
She'd
one.
lived this
I'm
scene
doing one,
before
but Martha
different
stopped doing my
faces,
birthday card.
different cities, same tone. At 23, she had
Probably
walked
on
into
some.
a New York
I'm somebody
boardroom
done
with a
some for
real
family.
estate proposal. The banker asked her
Charles,
whose
it's not me.
assistant
It's
she was.
Charles.
At 30, after
It's
closing
not me.
her
It's my
first
husband, Michael.
$100 M acquisition, a
I have to
competitor
down much I can.
introduced her on stage as the young lady from operations.
It's
She
not my
never
husband's
forgot the
watching.
smirk.
There's a
And
sleep.
now, at 41, dressed
I will
deliberately
get this.
simple, she was testing
Live
the very
respectful.
people who claimed to value her partnership, testing whether respect
I'm watching
came
anything,
with
Michael.
the contract or if prejudice would always speak first. Across the ballroom, the billionaire family basked in attention. They were old money, proud of it, their last name stitched into hospitals and foundations. They didn't see her as equal. They saw her as background, a servant, an
But if you
outsider.
come on,
But
you'll
Maya
be
wasn't
nice and
rattled.
respectful and
She
get
leaned
removed.
on the memory of nights when disrespect had nearly broken her
I want
resolve.
respectful
The first
life,
time she was
please.
escorted out of a hotel lobby she had reserved.
I'll do
The
it
time
again.
a loan officer laughed in her face while holding her application. Those moments had carved something permanent into her, an armor of calm.
I'll do it for you,
Tonight,
life.
she wore that armor beneath the silk.
Oh,
The guests who
true.
noticed her silence began to
I'm not watching
whisper.
anything, Michael.
She hasn't said a
It's
word.
not me and my husband.
One muttered near the piano. Why isn't she leaving? Another asked.
Let's try to
Unsettled.
fireworks.
Phones hovered discreetly
That's why I
at
haven't got many
chest height,
people on the people.
recording
Once the
fragments
fireworks
of the
displays.
unfolding scene. Maya's eyes swept the room once. Calm, calculated. She had chosen to arrive alone, chosen to blend in, chosen to give them enough rope to reveal themselves. What no one realized was that the rope was already
fine.
tightening. Her phone buzzed softly in her hand.
Most of it's
The
done.
voice of her
But I've run out of white
assistant
paint,
clear
so
and
I've
waiting.
had to stop.
All systems ready.
They don't
Do
want
you want me to proceed?
do the
Maya
Sharon
didn't
door
answer yet.
in the
She
hole.
let
In the
her
hole.
gaze
I
rest
can't
on
the
the
doors without more
chandelier
about
above,
white paint.
on the
Unfortunately.
sparkle that
Thank you,
blinded
Pop.
so many here into believing wealth gave them the right to humiliate others. Then she lowered her eyes, and in that stillness, her decision was already made. The game they thought they were winning was about to collapse. The music in the ballroom tried to reclaim the air, violins straining to smooth over the jagged laughter. But it couldn't. The sound of mockery was louder. It lived in the corners, in the whispers, in the eyes that darted toward Maya Carter as if she were out-of-place furniture in a curated gallery. The matriarch of the billionaire clan, pearls swaying against her neckline,
It's no
raised
problem,
her voice
Sharon.
again.
As I said,
Truly,
done
who
the
let staff
ceiling,
mingle with guests?
the door
She said it not
frames,
as a question, but as an announcement. Her
the
words
skirting board,
carried like
and one
smoke over
door
polished
with
marble
white
floors,
paint,
reaching
unfortunately.
every
So
ear in the room. Her husband
and
smirked,
the floor's getting
tugging
done
at
as
his bow
well.
tie.
No.
Standards are slipping. First the dress code, now the
To
health.
the floor now.
He lifted his glass in a mock toast, and several in their circle laughed with him.
Laminated
Maya didn't
flooring.
move. Her
Excuse me.
stillness was deliberate,
Floor's getting done with
like
laminated
an
flooring
anchor against
on
the
the
current.
carpet,
A young man near the dessert table paused
which is
mid-bite,
much used to
his
clean.
fork hanging in the air. His eyes narrowed, unsettled. Nearby, a couple in sleek black attire exchanged glances. The woman shook her head slowly,
Sharon
mouthing,
Pop.
"This
Sharon
isn't right."
Pop.
But the laughter kept rising. The billionaire's son, barely 30, leaned back in his chair, voice dripping with arrogance. "She's standing like she owns the place. Someone tell her where the exit island. That line sent a
They're
ripple through the
fine. I
crowd.
took. They're
Some
fine.
chuckled nervously.
Doesn't
unsure
bother
if they
them.
should join
John's
in.
fine. It doesn't really bother her.
Others shifted in
Fireworks don't
discomfort,
bother Jan. She's
sensing the
not bothered.
cruelty
Fireworks. I
sharpening.
took out with them
Maya's
for
eyes
life
lowered
and
to her
she's
phone for just a
totally
moment.
fine.
A text
They're totally
notification
fine.
blinked
Not
on the
bothered by the
screen.
fireworks.
Everything's
Oh yeah,
prepared.
Jen. Blackie mean,
Just give
sorry.
the word. She
You
locked
don't
it
mind the
again,
fireworks, do
her
you?
expression unchanged.
You know you
The
don't mind the
matriarch
fireworks.
clapped once, sharp as a gavel.
I
Come
see.
now, dear. You're blocking our view. Why don't you be used? She gestured to an empty glass on the
There's
table.
Blackie.
The implication was clear.
And
Murmur
there's
rose from the
Jen.
center of the room. A guest whispered, "Is she really staff?" Another replied,
So they're fine. The
"Look at
fireworks.
her. She's not
Absolutely
dressed like
fine.
that." Confusion bled into the atmosphere, mixing
Come
with
inside, don't be
unease,
shy.
and then the patriarch leaned forward.
I've not got to go from home, but Jen's fine and Blackie's fine. They're not really bothered. They're not bothered by the fireworks.
The question rang with the
You're okay with the
arrogance of
fireworks. They're not bothered.
as though their
Doesn't really
family
bother them.
name was etched into the very walls of the ballroom.
They're fine with the
Maya
fireworks.
inhaled once,
Aren't you, Blackie?
steady, quiet.
Aren't you?
She didn't answer. She didn't need to, not yet. Phones began to tilt
Hi,
up
Tim. How are
higher.
you?
A woman near the staircase tapped her screen twice, recording. A man
Okay,
by the
thank you,
bar
Tim.
did the same. What had begun as laughter was turning into a spectacle.
Thank you, Tim.
And a spectacle meant witnesses. The youngest daughter of the clan rolled her eyes
I'm sorry,
theatrically. her
Ruth. I
bracelets
went
jingling. This is
overrun.
embarrassing.
But I'm
She
saying
should be
over.
escorted out before she
Right
ruins
now.
the
Thank
evening.
you.
Her words weren't whispered, they were broadcast.
Hi, Angle.
Designed to sting. The air
Angle.
in the ballroom wasn't
Mosey.
glittering
How are you?
anymore.
I'm fine,
It
thank
was
you.
dense,
How are
electric.
you?
Some guests shifted closer to Maya, not to protect,
Hi,
but to
Rigger.
observe.
Oh, hi, Rigger.
To
How are
see
you?
far the humiliation would
I have
go.
no idea.
And Maya, she remained still, gaze steady, as if she had measured every word, every sneer, every insult, and was letting them stack like bricks in a wall they wouldn't be
Fireworks.
able
I
to
don't
climb
think my
down from.
neighbours.
The
Cats
rope
likes
was tightening,
fireworks.
and none
Puts
of
the
them
music
saw
on
it.
loud.
The
Yes, a lot of
laughter
people don't
swelled,
like but
then
cats or
broke
dogs
apart
don't like
into
fireworks, but
fragments,
Jen's
mocking
not
chuckles
bothered.
here, a cruel whisper there.
Yeah, I've got
But
people
Maya
people that do that,
Carter
Sharon. I mean,
her
when I'm
silence
working
pressed against
at
the
the moment.
noise like a hand
With them
on
on Monday, her
glass,
dog hates
steady
fireworks, so she has to
and
put music on.
unyielding.
But Jen's
She
fine.
lowered her phone from her ear,
Jen's fine.
not hurriedly,
Simply
but
fine.
with calm precision,
They don't mind.
slipping it
Not
into a
bothered.
slim clutch at her side.
I've just got
Then
you.
she folded her
Not
hands
bothered.
loosely in front of her, chin lifted, eyes steady. To anyone
Like
watching
and subscribe
closely,
to her.
it was
Thank
the
you,
posture of someone
Reggae.
waiting, not
Russell.
begging,
Thank you, Reggae.
not serving,
Reggae.
simply
Thank
waiting
you,
for the
Reggae.
storm to finish exhausting
Obviously, yeah.
itself. The
I pronounced it
matriarch
right, I'm not
shrugged,
sure.
misreading stillness as submission. Oh, she's shy now. Perhaps she finally understands her place. Her friends tittered, clinking glasses. But not everyone laughed. Near the dessert table, the young server shifted uneasily, gripping the silver tray tighter. He had worked enough galas to know the difference between staff and guests. This woman didn't move like staff. She carried herself differently, her calm so deliberate it unsettled him. By the piano, a couple whispered furiously. Why doesn't she say something? The man asked. Because she doesn't have to, the woman replied, eyes locked on
Okay.
Maya. The patriarch, perhaps emboldened by the silence, leaned forward. You see, no protest, no denial.
Yeah, I'm good to put it Sharon, but Jen's fine. I think it's orange watch that Jen doesn't like. And we'll have the orange in July. She's like them, but I would just stick her out and she's fine. No problems at all. And Black is just lying here quite happy, aren't you, baby?
Pretending to check messages, was recording every word.
I'm not bothered at all by them. Oh, yeah. No, you're not bothered by fireworks. Not bothered by the fireworks.
Maya's breath was measured, even. She had practiced this kind of stillness before in boardrooms.
I did, Sharon. I'm lovely, Dad. I'm dead. I'm a brother. Brother's there too. Yeah, so it's nice in the middle there. Brooklyn.
She wielded it herself. She remembered being 26, standing
Yes, but
outside
another
a
meal. I
luxury
had
hotel when a
fish
doorman
and chips.
told her she didn't belong.
But my Dad.
She had held
I'm a
her
brother.
tongue then, too,
Because I was
letting
trying
him
to take
speak
5, but I
long
decided
enough to reveal
to have a
everything
change.
ugly inside him.
Mum's
That
going to book
memory
for somewhere
steadied
just
her
for
now.
Christmas.
Silence
And we
was
can't go to
witness.
Bottle Bridge Hotel
It was
because
wrong.
that's
The longer they
close
spoke,
for
the more
major
tightly they
major
tied
invasions.
themselves.
I used to have the Cricklewood, but Dad
Look at her, not even defending herself.
didn't
That's
want the
guilt if
Cricklewood.
I've ever seen it.
I really
He
isn't
leaned
getting the
back,
Cricklewood on.
smug,
I
while a
suggested
few guests muttered
the
The young server
Angel
jaw
and
tightened.
Livingstone.
He whispered under his breath, almost to himself, "That's not guilt, that's strength." And he wasn't the only one noticing. Two women near the bar stopped mid-conversation, eyes flicking toward Maya. One murmured,
Yes,
"She doesn't look
I did a
afraid."
starter fish
The other
fish and
replied,
chips,
"No,
followed
she
by
looks like she's waiting for something."
nice
The
sticky
matriarch
toffee pudding
clapped her
type
hands
thing with
again,
ice cream. It's
eager
lovely.
to keep the spotlight.
My
Enough
brother's having
ignorance.
pudding,
Someone
my
should
brother's not a
escort
sweet
her out.
person. Charles have a
She
pudding.
smiled as if she had delivered the final blow. But the ballroom
think I
didn't
want
laugh
that
as
pudding.
easily this time. The atmosphere had shifted, stretched.
I have fish and
paused.
chips must
People were
for main
watching
course.
too closely now, their curiosity heavier than their amusement. Maya stood anchored, hands still folded, gaze unbroken. And in her
Oh, get rid of
silence,
that. I don't
the
have to put
room
that on.
began
I'm
to
not sure what that
question
is.
who truly held the power. The air in the ballroom had shifted. What began as laughter was now
Okay,
something
no problem.
else uneasy.
Okay, Sharon, no
fractured,
problem.
Full of eyes darting from Maya to the billionaire family and back again. At the far
Okay,
corner,
to be
a
with.
young man in a tailored suit pulled out his phone. He angled it
Okay,
casually,
whatever that means.
screen glowing
I
against
know,
his
babe, I
palm.
don't know what it
The
means.
red dot blinked, recording. He whispered to his companion, "If this blows up, people need to see it from the start."
We are going to
His
play
friend
what's in the
nodded,
bag in a minute,
eyes never
if anyone
leaving the
wants
scene.
to. If you want to play what's in the
Staircase, a
bag,
woman
put
in
one
red
in chat.
chains clutched her clutch tighter. She
That's that
turned
right.
to the guest beside her, voice low but firm.
So if you want to
"This
play
isn't
what's
right."
in the
She
bag,
hasn't said a
put
word, and
one
they're
in
humiliating her.
chat.
The other woman frowned, replying, "Then say something." Her lips trembled, but she stepped forward anyway, raising her voice enough for those nearby to hear. "She's not staff. Leave her alone."
Well,
The
as well.
words sliced through
Oh,
the
thank
light.
you.
A ripple moved across the ballroom.
Thank you,
The matriarch
Rika.
blinked,
Let me see it.
surprised. The sun
Yes,
rolled his eyes,
thank you,
mocking.
Pop. If you just want
Another
to play what's in the
sympathizer.
bag,
But the atmosphere had changed the
I've
first
been
crack
playing
in the
this. Let's
chorus
have
of
it
the
around.
mockery.
Just start
The
it.
young
Come on.
server by the
I'm
dessert
on my
table
channel
finally
right
set his
before.
tray down.
I have a
His
bag
hand
with
shook
something
slightly,
in
but
it,
his
and you have
voice
to guess
carried.
what's in it,
"I
okay?
work here,
So I'm going to
and
put it
she's
in a
not
minute.
one of us."
When everybody's ready.
Gasps followed, sharp and
Just
scattered.
one person wants to play what's in the bag.
Guests
No one
turned
else
their
wants to
heads,
play what's in the bag.
murmuring, calculating.
No, Sharon, when
The
she comes back.
patriarch
Anyone
scoffed
else?
loudly.
No?
"Oh,
Just you,
please.
John and Pop. Oh,
A
well.
waiter's word means nothing here." But his voice wavered just enough for people to notice.
If you just want to play
Near the
what's in the
bar,
bag.
two men whispered fiercely, "Are
My
you
family's
filming?"
fine, thank you.
"Yeah, but should we?"
Thank you, but no
"No, we
personal.
don't. This
Family's fine.
disappears." Their
But no
cameras
personal
lifted
questions,
higher.
please. My
Screens
family
glowed
is fine.
brighter. What had been quiet
Mother's
documentation
fine,
was
Mom's
becoming
fine, my
bold,
dad's fine, my
visible.
brother's fine.
Maya remained still, hands
Every
folded,
day I know,
gaze
family,
unwavering.
everything going to
She
fine.
didn't speak, but her silence amplified the voices rising
But
around
no
her.
personal questions,
The
please.
room was no longer laughing, it was listening. The youngest daughter of the family sneered, trying
Hi,
to
Louise
reclaim
Parks,
the
how are
stage.
you?
"Don't let her fool you. People fake their way into galas all the time." But her words
How are you,
ran
Louise?
thin, brittle against the growing current of doubt.
Evening, Louise,
The
how are
woman by
you?
the staircase spoke again, louder this time. "I saw her enter with an invitation." Heads turned sharply in her direction. The matriarch's jaw tightened.
Hi, Greg Pilgrim, how are you?
But the denial sounded less
Happy,
like
happy.
confidence and
Happy,
more
happy,
like
happy.
fear.
That's good.
The server took a step closer
How are you,
to Maya,
Louise?
not touching, but standing just near enough to show where his loyalty lay. "This is wrong,"
I'm fine,
he said
Louise, I'm
again,
fine.
louder. His
Tired but
voice
fine.
cracked, but it carried. And in that
I'm going to
moment,
play what's the
the
bag soon,
ballroom
so if you want to
changed
play what's the
shape.
bag, Louise,
It was
put a
no
one,
longer the family stage.
put a
It was
one
an arena
in the
of
chat.
witnesses. Phones hovered higher
Louise,
now.
do you want to play
Murmurs turned
what's in
into
the bag?
loud comments. She hasn't raised her voice once. They're making fools of
That's
themselves.
two people.
This is going viral. The family tried to laugh it off, but their smiles were tighter, forced. For the first time, their control of the room was slipping. And Maya, she stood silent at the center, the eye of the storm, letting every voice around her build the case she didn't need to argue herself. The truth was no longer hers alone. It was in the mouths of strangers, in the lenses of phones.
Hi, Emery,
in the
how are you?
whispers turning into declarations. The rope was tightening, and the world was starting to notice. The ballroom pulsed with unease. The laughter that once
I know,
echoed like a
but
chorus
some people
was
might watch
stilled,
them go on
replaced by
firework to
whispers,
play, so it's bonfire
shifting
night.
stares. The glow of
How are you,
heaven
Anne?
felt too high to ignore. The matriarch
Wish
felt
you
it
were.
slipping, her
Nice.
grip on the
So do
room
I, but
loosening like
it's
sand
bonfire night,
through
so
booted fingers.
a lot of people
Her
going to
smile
firework
hardened
displays.
into something sharper.
I don't have to go
She
because
raised her
I can see
voice,
my
cutting
whole
across the
window.
murmurs. Enough of this charade. Security should have removed her 10 minutes ago. Gasps broke through the crowd. A few guests flinched. Others
There you
turned
go.
to see if guards would actually appear. None moved yet. The
Don't
patriarch
think I've
leaned
got
forward in his
a mic
chair,
anymore, so
champagne
just
flute
wait,
still
Anne.
in hand. His tone was louder, more pointed, as if sheer volume could restore dominance. "This is trespassing. Whoever allowed this woman inside will answer for it. She is not a guest. She is an intruder." Maya's stillness was unbroken. Her gaze swept briefly over the crowd, then settled again, steady as stone. The billionaire's son pushed his chair back with a scrape that carried across the marble floor. He strode toward her, smirk curling his lips. "Listen, sweetheart, you've had your fun. Now get out
There you go,
before
I am
someone
now mod,
drags you
or
out."
managing mod.
That word drags hung in the air
I'm ready
like
now,
smoke
managing
from a
mod for me.
match. The room
Because I know
stiffened.
you're a good mod.
Several guests shifted
Good mod
closer,
for Ian.
not to
Sorry,
protect,
Ian.
but to
Tim.
witness more clearly, as if justice or injustice
I'm not
were
back
about
anymore,
to
so
play
you're
out
one of the
live.
mods.
A woman near the bar muttered into her phone. He just threatened her. Get this. Her camera light blinked red. The daughter added her own venom.
You're
Voice
welcome,
pitched
man.
high to reach
You're
every
welcome, man,
corner.
Marie.
She's making a scene.
So you're a good
People
mod.
like her always do,
You're a good
always
person. You're a
craving
good mod
attention.
for it, Tim.
The young server who had stood
So you'll look after
silently
my
near
channel,
Maya
my
stepped
life.
forward now. Voice
You're
shaky
welcome,
but
man,
firm.
Marie. You're very welcome.
She hasn't said a word. You're the ones making the scene. The patriarch spun
Thank you, man.
toward him, face
Hi,
flushing red.
welcome back, Sharon.
Silence. Your staff, you don't speak in this family's affairs. But the reprimand cracked, brittle under the weight of so many watching eyes. More phones tilted upward. Screens shone like small spotlights against the family, not against Maya. The matriarch snapped her fingers sharply, as if commanding obedience. Do not just stand there. She barked toward the nearest guard by the door. Remove her. The guard hesitated. His eyes flicked toward Maya, then toward the glowing forest of phones now aimed at the family. His hand hovered near
ABC.
his earpiece, but
ABC.
didn't move further. Maya inhaled slowly, her composure unshaken.
Oh, right, okay,
She
Sharon.
shifted her weight just
That's
enough
all right.
to signal she wasn't going anywhere. The son's smirk faltered. What? You think standing there quiet makes you untouchable? He laughed, but it was thin, brittle.
ABC is the
Newsflash, it
best.
doesn't.
Who is it?
And
I don't get
from the
that.
crowd, a voice rang clear, female,
Hey,
sharp with
Brian, how are
conviction.
you?
Then why are you the only ones looking guilty? Heads turned. The speaker, a guest in emerald satin,
They're fine now, man. I'm really fine.
glaring openly at the family.
Yeah, my dad's
The
fine. I
words
took her out
landed
just
heavy,
for stop my life and she was
echoed
fine.
the murmurs rising again.
Perfectly
The
okay.
matriarch's jaw tightened. She tried to smile, but it trembled.
I'm new.
Don't be
Oh,
ridiculous.
hi, I'm
She
new.
doesn't belong
Hi,
here. Yet the
Nealia.
room
Let me
wasn't
say it.
nodding anymore. It was questioning, watching, recording. And at the center, Maya Carter remained
Nealia.
silent,
Have you say that? Don't I say
steady,
that?
letting every accusation, every threat, every
Okay,
insult
Neela.
pile higher.
I
Each
can't say that,
word,
Neela.
each gesture,
I'm fine,
each
thank you. How are
verbal
you?
command was a stone. And
Neela,
soon,
yeah.
the wall they
How are
built
you,
would be
Neela?
too high to climb down from. The ballroom
So
had
I'm
become a
going to
stage.
I don't know.
Every glittering chandelier
Hey,
now,
pronounce
a
it.
spotlight. Every glass of champagne, a witness. The air was heavy, charged,
That's
waiting
good.
for
I'm
the
glad you're
next
okay.
blow. The patriarch slammed his flute onto the table, liquid spilling
think
across
it
the
sounds
white
like-
cloth like a stain no one could wipe fast enough.
Neela.
He rose,
I think it's not Neela.
his voice
Too.
booming.
I pronounce
If
it
she
sounds like
won't
Neela.
leave, then make her useful.
Okay, what's your question?
He thrust the empty glass
I have
toward
no personal
Maya,
questions.
his hand shaking not with weakness but with fury. The son picked up the cue instantly.
Neela. What's your
He
question?
grabbed another glass from the table, strutted forward, and shoved it in her direction. Go on,
Thank you,
he
Anne-Marie.
sneered. Show
Thank
us
you,
you know
Pop.
your place. Gasps erupted. Someone muttered, did he just? Another
You
voice
want to do
answered,
this?
yes, he did.
Right. If everyone's
The
ready, if you're ready, I'll
matriarch's
tell you what's in the bag.
pearls trembled with
Is
each
everybody
laugh she
ready?
forced. Well,
Is
don't
everybody
just
ready?
stand there. Serve.
Is
The
everybody ready to
biggest
be what's in the
daughter
bag?
chimed in, cruel and loud. You wanted to stay in this room? Earn it. Phones shot
Everybody
higher
to be
into
what's in the
air
bag?
now, no longer discreet but brazen. Lights blinked red. Guests leaned forward, drawn like moths to the blaze of injustice. Through it all, Maya Carter did not
Hurrah.
move. Her hands remained folded, her shoulders still. Her
I missed
gaze
it this
fixed
week.
on the glass
Oh, no.
hovering inches from her face.
And
The
that
son
only wants
jilted
them because of
impatiently. What's the matter? Too proud to pour?
neglecting all
He
things
tilted
like
his
my cross
head,
stitch and everything else
lips
get
curling.
neglected
Or
for some
maybe you
of my
don't know
lives.
how. Figures.
I mean,
The
I
young
get the
server
stuff for
by
that.
the dessert table stepped forward again.
No, I'm going to do it now.
Firmer now. Stop it. She's not dead. The patriarch turned on him, face flushed crimson. One
No, I
more
said
word
yes.
and you're finished. Do you hear me? His shout
No, not
echoed
for
through the
that.
bedroom, loud enough to freeze
Oh,
conversations at the far end. But the silence that followed didn't belong to
Says
him.
yes. Oh,
It
Neela.
belonged to the
Neela.
witnesses.
Neela says
A
yes.
woman in emerald satin said
That's our brush,
loudly enough
Louise.
for half the room to hear,
Well, says my brush. I don't
"You're
know what much of
humiliating
that.
yourselves, not her."
It's
The
up your hair.
matriarch spun, eyes sharp as knives. Mind your tongue. But her command landed
Thank you,
weak,
Pop.
brittle, swallowed by the growing tide of murmurs and gasps. Then came the final insult.
Thank
The
you,
son,
Sharon.
frustrated, tipped the glass forward.
Thank you,
A
much.
single
You did a
drop
great
of
job.
champagne splashed against the silk of Maya's dress. Not enough to stain, but enough to humiliate. The crowd gasped in unison. Someone near the back shouted, "That's assault." Another whispered,
Oh, thank you,
"She
Samuel.
hasn't even spoken in
But
their
don't call me
voices."
darling.
Phones rose higher.
Not pens.
The red glow of recording lights
But don't call me darling,
overlooked
Samuel.
like fireflies in a storm.
The only person call me darling is my
Maya's
husband.
eyes lowered to the droplet
Nobody
on her
else.
dress. She exhaled once. Slow.
No, it's not coins. Greg, Pilgrim. It's a bit big for coins. Oh, I think you saw that there, didn't you? I know, I didn't see it there. No, it's not a slipper. Not glass case, it's not cross stitch. But I have to wear my slipper, so. But it doesn't go your foot. It's doing your feet. It's still going your feet though. Oh no, okay, bye. No sweets, Louise. Bye, Rega. Thanks for coming on. No sweets. You put this on your feet. You wear this on your feet. Bye, Rega. Thanks for going on. Take care. You take care, Rega. See, yeah, in the next morning. Okay. No slippers, not trainer. No boot. Pair of shoes. It's not a pair of shoes either, Anne. It's not a boot, it's not a slipper. Not trainers. My mama's slippers. No sponge. Yeah, Pop got it. Pop got it. Yeah, I think what was first, Sharon? Crocs. My Crocs. Well, sometimes I wear slippers when it's warm. But I don't like to say them, because it's. Pop got it. It's Crocs. You like Crocs? Right, next one. Oh, this is gonna be. That one. Ugh. You're right, Pop. It's Crocs. It was a Croc Pop. You're right with Crocs. Yeah, thank you. I like them as well. Mum has some. I wear them in the slippers inside when it's warm or outside when it's warm. I just don't wear them when it's raining or when it's cold. I don't wear them much in winter. You probably see this one. Right, this is the next one. This is the next one. Yep, Pop got it. So Sharon got it, sorry. Sorry, Sharon. Sharon got a water bottle. With water in it. I haven't even got anything in it. I just thought that's open. Just check that wasn't open there. That was the right one. Right way. You find this in the bathroom. You put in your body. Like under your arms. Not quite, not deodorant, Sharon. It's not deodorant, Pop. It's not deodorant. It's not body spray, Louise. Sharon got it. It doesn't mind on that. No, it's just Sharon, actually, it's not mine. Good as spice. It's talcum powder. Talc. Which I think was. No, I'm not.
The penthouse and the Bloomberg Tower.
Just think about your feet. But that's me too. No, it was a talcum powder and Anne-Marie, sorry. No keys. They're on the stairs. No keys. Don't make keys in future, Louise. No, that's not quite, Shan. You know they're not quite, not slippers, so I'm wearing my slippers on my feet. I say I'm wearing my slippers. I'm wearing my slippers. That are covered in paint. No phone case, Louise. You wear this on your feet. You wear this on your feet. No, it's not boot, Sharon. Not quite a boot. I'm just gonna. give you that, Sharon. Yeah, Sharon, it's a shoe. I've got a sort of trainer that she popped. It's a shoe. Sharon was trying to shoe. Whoops. You got fun to look then. Get the shoe. Try and get it right. Next one. No, I was quite a trainer. I do have trainers, but I don't wear them. Next one. You're right, Sharon, as a trainer. I mean a shoe, sorry. Not quite a trick. Right, this one. Not a purse top. Not a airbrush. You wear this around your neck. Whoops. I'm very sore about that. That pencil case. Louise. Whoopsies. Scarf. Not quite a scarf. Do that around your neck, but yeah, Sharon got it necklace. I'm trying to remember. It's what I got for Christmas last year. Off my mum. I think it was a necklace top. Sharon was right. You wear this in your hair. I've got my hair on now, but I do wear some hair. I sometimes wear my hair. Yes, Sharon. A hand. I never met Louise. Yeah, headband. Sharon got it. Sharon got her first headband. That was great, but not great. She was wearing baggies, so I'm assuming I'm going to Helen. So that there is also wearing baggies. With her long hair. Was it younger? Not younger. Oops. I don't meant Louise. This is one. Find this a bathroom. No one thing you find in the bathroom. You can use with it. There's two kinds. Not shampoo. That's your hair. It's the. Not toothpaste. Toothbrushes. Yeah, I've got a kind of toothbrush. It's not bad one. It's a kind of toothbrush. It's not flashing. This one, if I can find it. Yeah, Sharon's right. It's an electric toothbrush. And we got them for Christmas last year. That one. Got two more. Next one. It's got a toothbrush. Well done, Sharon. I think you can see that one. Yeah, it's electric toothbrush. Sharon's got electric toothbrush. I did have a toothbrush as well, but it was electric.
Of what should have been the most peaceful morning of my retirement. There I was, Timothy Walker, 68 years old, finally escaping suburban chaos after my wife passed 2 years ago. I bought this beautiful cabin through an estate sale, dreaming of quiet mornings by the lake and maybe some woodworking in the garage.
Right, next one. Go back to this one.
I lived there for 40 years without talking to a soul, so I figured I was moving into paradise. Man, was I
Hello.
a reality check that would make
Ed.
the freight train seem
That's a bracelet.
the moment
Ed,
my moving truck rumbled down that narrow private road between
Ed
5
Bontiella.
cabins,
Hi Ed,
I should have known
how are you?
what was brewing.
That's not a
I
bracelet.
was backing up to my front door, coffee getting cold in the cup holder, when I hear this blood-curdling scream from across the road.
An eyebrush.
Excuse me.
Nothing. You're putting out this in your hair.
The bushes, like some of the wind
Yeah, I'll say scrunchy.
waving her arms
It's a scrunch type thing.
during a natural disaster.
Oops, I
I
thought I was doing
rolled
it.
out my window, thinking maybe there's an emergency.
That's
She
my
starts
scrunchy.
jabbing
My
her
hair
finger
band and
in my truck,
scrunchy.
like it personally murdered her entire family. You cannot park that vehicle here. This is a private road with specific safety ordinances. I'm looking at
That's what.
there's literally no
Right, that's one. Come on, that's this one.
furniture without dropping my
I'm fine, thank you.
antique dresser in the mission. But this woman, who I later learned
Right, what's this one?
52 years old and self
This
our
is
late
part of
husband
some jewellery.
was just getting warmed up. She
This is
starts
jewellery.
calling
I'm
my
doing
phone
fine, thank you.
911 right in front of me. What kind of neighborhood had I just bought into? I immediately grabbed my phone and started recording because 30 years as a carpenter taught me to document everything when
No, it's not
dealing with
J-Bots. No, it's not J-Bots.
the moment Angela
Not J-Bots, Louise. It's Julie. Julie. Part of some jewellery, but it's not J-Bots. I thought it was J-Bots and both my J-Bots is broke.
I don't care if you're recording this is my road and my husband died because of trucks like yours. Now that last part stops me dead in my tracks. I lowered my phone for a second, thinking maybe there's some tragic backstory here. Maybe I should show some human compassion for whatever loss she'd
Not
experienced.
purse, Louise.
But then she keeps escalating. The Michael Memorial Road Safety Fund spent over $100,000 to protect this area. You're violating
I'll just
everything we've
place
worked
this one
for.
box.
I'm standing there thinking the Memorial Fund road safety. Lady, I'm literally just trying to move my couch and maybe brew a cup of coffee. But she's completely unhinged now, blocking my truck with her body. Arms spread wide like she's protecting the last remaining piece of American democracy. I kept that camera rolling.
It's part of jewellery. It's not purse, Louise. It's part of jewellery.
Difficult contractors was
Jewellery
this
is
woman was going
a
to be
dirty
a
ring.
major problem.
And
When
don't
Officer
eat any
Martinez
wrist.
showed up 15 minutes later,
Right
I
there.
genuinely thought sanity
You're
would
right there.
finally prevail in this bizarre
Well, somewhere right
situation.
there.
Wrong again. Angela immediately launches into this Oscar-worthy performance about how I'm endangering the entire community and disrespecting her late husband's memory by parking a truck on her private road. The officer looks tired, like he's definitely dealt with this exact scenario before, and pulls out his notepad with the resignation of a man who knows this call won't be his last. Ma'am, according to county records,
Yeah, well
this is a
done.
shared private road
Help us a
serving
broke if I find it.
residential properties. I don't
Yeah,
see
it's a
any
brooch.
traffic
I bet it was about
violations
Bally's.
here, but
That was
Angela
about
doesn't
Bally's.
have any
It's not mine now,
reasons
but
to
it was
believe
about
her
Bally's.
logic. She starts waving around this laminated copy of something called the Michael Memorial Road Safety Ordinance, like it's the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Ten Commandments, all rolled into one legally binding document. Officer Martinez examines her paperwork and sighs
It's a
deeply.
brooch, everyone. It's a brooch.
HOA internal disputes are civil matters between residents. If there's actual criminal harassment, give us a call. But this
That was right,
gentleman has
Bally's.
every legal right to use
I think.
this road to access his property.
I'm just
That
going
should
to
have
that
ended the
one
entire
right.
drama right there. But Angela's face went from red to purple to a color I didn't know humans could achieve. She pointed at me like I was personally responsible for every tragedy in American history.
Now, the last one.
And said, "You have no idea what these documents are into. This road has rules and safety requirements you'll never understand." The way she said it with this cold certainty in her voice sent actual chills down my spine. This
No,
wasn't
that
just
was
some
a brooch.
cranky neighbor complaint about parking etiquette. This woman had something seriously wrong going on in her
It's not loud, Jay.
and I was a
Jane, it's not that loud.
target for whatever
No, that's not hear me.
warfare she'd been waging against this peaceful community.
It's not that loud,
After
Jane.
Officer Martinez drove away, probably grateful to
It's-
escape whatever
It's loud, but it's not that loud. I have to turn it down.
Finished unloading in record time while
So the TV's loud, but I say it's not loud. No, it's not a hot pot.
Angela stood on her porch the entire time.
Hey, well done, Sharon. A cross stitch. Which mum gave me an armlet. Which I got from mum when I was up. On the 25th. I was up with him on the 25th of October last month. Thank you, Pop. I'll probably will do it at some point. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Louise. I'll be done. Some Christmas card. We'll see more. Thank you, Louise. It's nice. That's the last one. Oops. Put that back in a minute. That's when I'll do it across this Christmas card for someone. I went to my mum. Went to my Uncle John Sandra's. Uncle Sandra's, Diane Jess, Mike Michelle's, Liam Wesley's, and my mum's. That is Fiona and my brother. So I'm doing now. I might do from Fiona and I'll do from my brother. They've already seen it, but never mind. Oh no, I might do Fiona. No, I'm doing that for my brother. Sorry, What's everyone up to tomorrow? Anyone got any plans for tomorrow?
Good luck with that strategy.
Anyone got any plans for tomorrow? What's everybody doing tomorrow? Time to my cleaning. Probably job search as well. I started it, but I've not really finished it, Sharon. That's the oops. That's my Christmas one. I'm doing what have I done with it? I've lost it now. It's going fine, Louise. But I was telling you today. Text message from Kevin. He said, I wondered if I was the job properly, and I supposed to 2 hours, not one. So Margaret is going again on Friday to show me again. So hopefully. Oh, what have I done with it? It's in here. Back in a minute. Yes, I've got myself showing. That's what I've started with my mum, and that's what it's going to be. Nothing, and there's a chart. I've got to it. I started on Monday, just gone. Monday the 3rd, just gone. That Monday just there, I started. And I was off yesterday, working today. And I was doing best I could, and obviously. And right now, we can play the window properly. So, Sharon, yes, cleaning. That's a penguin. I don't think so, Louise. Is that a penguin? No, it's a puffin. It's a puffin, Louise. It's a puffin. A puffin. Puffin, not penguin. Oh, is that a penguin? No, it's not penguin. Louise, look that way. It's a puffin. Hope it goes. Hope you like it. I do like it, but I'm hoping what 2 hours, not one. So, puffin. Yeah, puffin, Louise. So I'll make sure I do that on Friday. Or next week, of course. I do Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I do it weekends, which is good. 7 till 9. Oh, it's something, but never mind. It is. So start at 7. It is, yeah, I start at 7. Finish at 9. But I finish at 8, which is. But I'm supposed to have 2 hours, so I'll do 2 hours on Monday. Friday. I'm doing my best. I'm going to try really hard. Work my very best. As I can. Yes, it is, Sharon. It's 7. I start at 7, so I leave about 6:30. So I leave at 6:30. That's not 7. I'm supposed to start at 7, but the manager wasn't. His name is. Didn't arrive to 7:30 this morning, so I was late starting. Margaret's coming on Friday to show me again what to do, and I'm really going to watch what she does, and she's going to watch me, whatever, and I'm really going to do my best, really try hard, and then I'm also going to back and check it as well, so that I don't lose this job, because I do not want to lose this job. But 23 days. It's an early morning for you. Yes, it is early morning for me. Last time yawning, so I've got 5:28 this morning. Anyways, so you're doing great, Ruth. Good luck with it, Ruth. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you very much, Sharon. Thank you, Louise.
Consulting work is specialized grief counseling combined with road safety expertise.
So we'll try really hard. Excuse me, Friday.
That's when I knew something was
Really hard now.
seriously
But
wrong with
really,
me.
really hard.
Emily had been quietly
I've been,
taking notes the entire time.
before I finish
And
what I'm
when Angela
doing,
finished her presentation,
I'll double check it.
my lawyer
If
friend
I
dropped
miss
her
anything, I'll
bookshelf.
do it again.
Reviewed the county records for this road, and there are some interesting historical details we need to discuss. Emily placed the original homestead deed on Angela's coffee table, like she was playing a royal flush.
I'll double check it and just,
This
I'm
document
saying I don't
establishes that
miss,
Mr.
I'll do it
Walker's
again.
property
Make sure it's done
holds
properly.
the original fee simple
So
title to this
I'll
road.
get fired. What's
Your
that?
cabins have easement rights to use it, but the underlying
It's
ownership
twice,
is
not
different.
not one.
The room was
It's 7 to half, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Angela stared at that deed like it was written in
Make a
hieroglyphics,
Sharon, Louise.
her mouth opening and closing without sound. Finally, she stammered, that's ancient paperwork. Modern HOA governance supersedes old claims. We have current bylaws. But I could see the panic in her
Thank you,
eyes.
Anne. Thank you, Anne Marie.
Emily was right, and her entire power structure was built on sand. The other homeowners were looking back and forth between us like they
I've made muggles, Michael. That's not much comes to my eyes anymore.
in Angela's seemingly unshakable authority. After the meeting, while Angela was frantically making phone calls in her kitchen,
Oh, right, Sharon. I used that as well, actually.
approached me quietly. This turned out to be David Rodriguez, a 60-year-old retiree who'd been Angela's treasurer.
I used to
until she
clean.
kicked him out 2 years
I
ago.
used to do cleaning in
I asked her
hotels.
a question
I
about it.
cleaned the rooms. Oh, right.
She whispered, Timothy,
Okay.
I've been waiting for someone like
Yeah,
you
I've done
to
it before
show
as well.
Angela's been running this place like her personal kingdom, and I've got information that'll blow your mind. He slipped me a manila envelope and said, those are copies of financial records I kept when she fired me. That Memorial Consulting Company, check who actually owns it. Driving home, my hands were shaking on the steering wheel, not from fear, but from anger. This woman had spent 3 years terrorizing the community, stealing money from under her nose, and building her power on lies and manipulation. But she
Okay,
was
Sharon.
the guy.
That's good.
I'd spent decades dealing with crooked contractors, dishonest suppliers, and bureaucratic nonsense in the construction business. Angela King had no idea she was about to face
Jen's fine. Louise. She's lying on the sofa next to Charles. Well, not Same as Charles. What Charles is asleep, I think. I don't know if she's sleeping or not, but I think she's asleep. It's fine, Louise.
steal
How's that? Is that better?
I hung up and stood on
There you
the
go.
deck, looking across the water at Angela's cabin. Through her
Well, that's
kitchen
it.
window, I could see her
I'll
pacing
just turn the
back
sound
and
up.
forth, gesturing wildly while talking on the phone. Whatever she was planning, whoever she was working with, I was clearly a threat to
I was on mute.
but sitting there in the growing
Yes,
dark,
you know.
surrounded
Okay, that's
by
good.
the peaceful sounds of laughter
I must have
and
been putting myself on mute.
I made
A
a
mistake.
promise. Angela King had spent 3 years making this community live and
That's good, Sharon.
that was about to end.
Okay.
When Emily traced that fake consulting company and discovered who it was
You take care, Marie.
and why Angela needed money so desperately when her husband was only missing, not dead, meaning no insurance payout. What do you think we uncovered Emily's financial investigation?
That's my funny.
It paid her
I was
faster
checking
than
it.
I expected.
All right, okay.
She called me at 6 a.m., voice vibrating
Okay,
with
Sharon.
excitement and disgust. Timothy, you need
No,
to see
I'm
this.
past mute.
Angela King
I
isn't
pressed the
just stealing
microphone.
Memorial Fund money. She's orchestrated the most elaborate community fraud I've ever encountered.
You got anything plans for tomorrow?
And drove to Emily's office where
Any
she
plans for
had
tomorrow?
documents spread across 3 tables, like preparing
Yes,
for a
bye, Anne. Thank you for coming on.
execution. Your neighbor isn't protecting Michael's memory. She's been systematically betraying it. The evidence was staggering. Emily had traced every payment from the Michael Memorial Road Safety Fund to Lakeshore Memorial Safety Consulting. And guess what? The consulting company was registered at Angela's P.O. box 6 months after Michael's disappearance. But here's the sick part. Angela had convinced the entire regional community around the lake to donate money, telling them it was for the Regional Michael King Memorial Road Safety Initiative that would protect everyone's families from similar tragedies. Families from 20 miles away had sent checks ranging from $50 to $5,000. She weaponized the entire community's compassion, Emily explained, showing me donation letters. Look at these notes. Our hearts break for your loss. Hope this helps make roads safer for everyone's children. Timothy, these people gave money with tears in their eyes, thinking they were contributing to legitimate safety improvements. I felt sick reading those heartfelt messages, knowing Angela had taken their genuine grief and turned it into personal profit. But the smoking gun came when Emily pulled out a manila folder marked Megadev Correspondence. Inside were printed emails between Angela and Megadev Luxury Resorts, dating back 6 months. The subject lines made my blood boil. Community Coordination Services. Resident Transition Plan.
You got any plans for tomorrow?
Acceleration. Emily read from one email. Mrs. King has discussed your fee of $800,000 for community coordination will be paid upon successful project.
Any more plans for tomorrow?
The timeline remains March 2024 for full resident cooperation and clear property access. $800,000. Angela wasn't just stealing memorial donations. She was getting paid nearly $1 million to help a luxury resort company.
Oh, shopping club. Okay. We did that tonight.
$2.8 million for the entire lakefront property, contingent on
We did our shopping tonight.
unified community support.
I didn't do a vlog on it because a video on it because I did a video last night.
To eliminate every cabin owner who might oppose the plan. Suddenly, her harassment campaign against other families made perfect sense. She wasn't protecting Michael's memory. She was clearing.
All right, shop. Okay, that's good. We did our shopping tonight. So tonight.
Focusing on angles that would capture anyone approaching Angela's cabin. Sure enough,
I didn't do a video on it because I did a video last time.
Wednesday at exactly
Hi, Lorraine. How are you?
Black Mercedes would arrive. The visitors
Was it on Friday? All right. Hi, Denise. How are you?
They were men in business suits carrying development plans and site surveys.
Hi, Lola. How are you?
I watched Angela transform from grieving widow to calculating business.
I shop on Friday, Sharon. All right. Okay.
Stepped out of their vehicle.
We shop tonight.
From my backyard camera,
That's good.
which had a clear view of Angela's memorial garden, where she claimed to commune with Michael's spirit. Instead of peaceful grief rituals,
Oh, that's the show on Friday. Okay.
business discussions on her phone while standing next to Michael's memorial plaque. No, the timeline cannot
I'm fine, thank you.
I heard her say during one call.
Thank you, Denise.
I've already eliminated 2 properties, and the third family is wavering. The Walker situation is temporary. I'll handle it. Handle it. What exactly did she mean by that? Emily and I met that evening to plan our counterattack. We have enough evidence to expose the Memorial Fund fraud, Emily said. But the development conspiracy is the real nuclear bomb. If we can prove Angela has been systematically...
If this book missed what's in the bag, just finish that. That was just going to be a bit longer.
I was ready for war, but Emily counseled patience. The community has been living under Angela's thumb for 3 years. They need to see her true nature gradually. The next morning, I decided to test Angela's reaction to being watched.
Brian. I treated myself. You get a bit in your mug. Very good, Lola. Good for you. That's good for you.
Mr. Walker, your surveillance of my private residence constitutes harassment under memorial safety protocols. I lowered my binoculars and smiled. Ma'am, I'm bird watching on my own property. If you're concerned about privacy, maybe close your curtains during your business meetings. Her face went nuclear. What business meetings? I don't know what you're implying. But I could see panic flickering behind the rage. She knew I'd seen something, but didn't know how much. Mrs. King, I said calmly, I'm just a retired carpenter enjoying nature. But if certain black luxury vehicles are conducting business in a residential memorial area, that might be worth discussing.
I won't submit a satisfaction. Why not? Quite right, Lola. Quite right. If you don't treat us up, it will treat us. Quite right, Lola. Quite right to treat yourself. Because no one else will treat us. No, what else matters? Me.
Final warning, cease all surveillance activities or face litigation for invasion of privacy stalking and defamation of Michael's memorial legacy.
Perfect. Oh, well done, Lola. Well done. £1,500. Well done. Well done indeed.
Breakthrough came when David contacted me with more evidence from his treasurer days. Timothy, I found something in old meeting minutes that'll blow your mind. Angela didn't just modify the memorial ordinance without proper voting. She created an entirely new funding structure that bypasses normal HOA financial oversight. He showed me documents proving Angela had convinced the community to establish a special assessment memorial fund that operated outside regular HOA budgets. This fund has no board oversight, no spending limits, and no audit requirements. She basically created her own personal slush fund using her dead husband's name. David saved the best for last. I also kept copies of correspondence between Angela and various community members over the past 2 years. Look at this pattern. He showed me a timeline of Angela's interactions with families.
Everyone's fine, I think. I'm fine anyway.
It was systematic psychological warfare. Noise,
That's
complaints,
brilliant,
safety
Lola,
violations,
to win.
memorial,
That,
disrespect.
was it the lottery or bingo or something else?
Until families gave up and sold
Yeah,
their
I was doing that as well, Sharon.
She's been ethnically cleansing this community.
It's on the tombola on a game on it. It's on on a game on it. Oh, right, okay. Because I usually, if I just, well, I used to borrow a coffee ones, I used to, when something I didn't want, or some of them already put in, so I actually gave up. There we go, Laura. Miss Louisa.
This wasn't random harassment. It was a calculated business plan with my neighbors as obstacles to be removed. That evening, I
It was on to Lola on that game.
where lights burned late into the night.
I bet you couldn't love it. I couldn't believe it. I bet you couldn't, Lola. But well done, you.
Whatever pressure she was under,
Well done, Lola.
timeline, my arrival had clearly disrupted her carefully laid plans. Emily called with the final piece. Timothy Megadev Luxury Resorts filed preliminary development permits 6 months
Sorry.
ago for a luxury lakefront.
Slept by this morning, so that's why I'm a bit tired.
The application includes your entire
Nice.
neighborhood.
Must be very happy. Yeah, I was going to say, must be very happy.
Family that trusted her. I went to bed knowing I was facing something much bigger than neighborhood drama. Angela King had turned grief into a business memorial donations, into personal profit and community trust, into a weapon for corporate development. She had spent 3 years perfecting her system, eliminating threats and positioning herself to cash out with $800,000 while destroying the peaceful lakefront community that had supported her through tragedy. But she made one critical mistake targeting a retired carpenter who knew how to build legal cases against fraudulent contractors from foundation to roof. Angela threatened legal scorched earth against the entire community. But who was going to steer the
Sharon. I was Sharon. Yeah, but you were.
And why did they look exactly like someone who had been dead for 3 years? Those moments when reality just stops making sense, when everything you thought you knew gets turned completely upside down. That's exactly what happened to me at Henderson's hardware store on a random Tuesday morning. I was just buying screws for my deck repair, minding my own business, when I saw him. Michael King, the supposedly dead husband whose memory Angela had been wielding like a holy weapon for 3 years, standing right there in the plumbing aisle, very much from those 15 shrine photos in Angela's window. My coffee cup hit the floor, and ceramic shards scattered everywhere. Michael's head snapped up at the sound our eyes met across the store, and I watched his face go from casual shopping mode to absolute terror in about 2 seconds. He dropped the pipe fittings he'd been holding and bolted for the exit like someone had yelled fire. But I'm 68, not dead, and 30 years of chasing contractors who tried to skip out on jobs had taught me how to move fast when necessary. I caught up with him in the parking lot, where he was fumbling with truck keys like his life depended on escape. "Michael King," I said, and watched him freeze completely. "I think we need to talk." He turned around slowly, and up close there was no mistaking it. Same face, same build, just with longer hair and a beard that hadn't existed in Angela's photos. "Please," he whispered, looking around frantically. "Please don't tell her you saw me. You don't understand."
We've got a fire's going off, Louise. Lola. There's the fireworks going off here.
This wasn't some deadbeat husband who'd abandoned his wife.
Been
This
gone
was
for a
a
while.
scared man who had been hiding for 3 years, terrified of his own wife finding out he was alive. We drove to a diner 30 miles away, far enough from the lake that Michael felt safe talking.
Yeah, I've got those off as well, Sharon. Pop him in, sorry.
Angela wasn't always like this. He began
Yes,
stirring
I've
coffee
been,
and
there's
shaking
lots
things.
of good off here.
When we first
Yeah, that's
met,
good here
he was
too.
protective, sure, but it felt caring. But after a few
Sharon.
years, it became
He
suffocating.
got home
He
safely,
monitored my
thought
location constantly,
he would not
isolated
get
me from
home with
friends, and
what
controlled
happened on
every
Monday.
dollar I spent.
Oh, I'm on Monday, Louis, Lola.
Bruises of a tracking device she'd
All
hidden
right.
in his truck,
Wow, the Monday, Lola.
showing how she'd gradually taken control of every
Yeah, Sharon,
aspect
you
of
got him
his life.
safely.
The
He
night
thought
I
he wouldn't get
disappeared, Michael continued,
not get home
we
with
had another fight
what
about
happened on
going to
Monday.
visit my brother
Oh,
without
what happened
him.
on Monday, Lola?
She
You
threatened
got
to have me
intrigued
killed
now?
for mental health issues if I didn't stop trying to maintain relationships outside our marriage. He'd staged his disappearance during a storm, making it look like a fishing accident, while actually swimming to shore where his brother waited with new identity documents. My brother Robert works as a coroner in the next county. He helped me establish a new identity as Mike Thompson. Angela never suspected because she'd already convinced everyone, including herself, that I was unstable and suicidal. But here's the part that made my blood run cold. Michael had been living just 20 miles away for 3 years, working construction jobs for cash, watching Angela's transformation from a distance. I thought disappearing would free her to heal and move on with life, he said, tears forming in his eyes. Instead, she turned my death into a weapon to control everyone around her. I watch her sometimes from far away, and she's become someone I don't even recognize. He'd been
Oh,
living
after
his
a moment, a
life
minute.
where he ignored himself, trying to maintain some connection to his former life.
Monday train was derailed on the track after Penrith, which blocked both lanes and just reopened it last night. All right, okay. Well, that's not very good then.
The harassment campaigns. It all started as her way of honoring my memory and grew into something completely insane. He pulled out his phone.
And Venti trade was derailed on the track after Penrith, which blocked both lanes and just reopened later that night. All right, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, that's good. It didn't happen again. Nothing worse than that happening. We'll have to go room shortly, so I'll have to end this live in a minute. Some of my family gone in one of the biggest bonfires in Sussex, Lewis, were brought up as kids, and I have only just stopped watching it. All right, Denise. Okay. Okay, Denise. That's good. Just a minute, that's what I said. Okay, that's good.
He laughed when he signed the divorce papers, smiling like a
That's really
man
good.
who believed the war was already won. The kind of smile that comes not from peace, but pride. The quiet arrogance of someone who thinks they've outsmarted the system. His name was Robert. For 10 years, he built a business that rose from a one-bedroom apartment in Detroit to a six-figure empire in Grand Rapids, all while his wife, Karen, worked 2 jobs, made his coffee, and kept the accounts from overdrafting. But in his version of the story, she was never part of the blueprint, just background noise in a life that was always meant to be his. And now, sitting across
So I'm off.
courtroom lined with
Some
tiled
some of my family got to the biggest one.
was his shield.
All right,
A prenup drafted years ago,
kids.
ironclad
You brought
in
up
his
in
mind, designed to leave her with
as
nothing
kids.
but her maiden name.
Okay, that's good.
He clicked the pen, signed his name, and leaned back like a man sealing a deal.
That's good, Sharon.
But then,
I mean Denise, sorry.
Alverson lifted the document
Sorry,
to
that's
the
good,
light,
Denise.
squinted, and said 5 words that landed like
And YouTube have just come on.
This
But I'm
document
going to
is
be
not valid. Robert blinked. For the first time that morning, the smile disappeared. The courtroom didn't react.
leaning.
Not right away.
Go to
It
get
was as
some
if time
housework.
paused to
Housework.
confirm what Robert had said.
Email mum and
That
that.
the paper he
Oh my
believed
gosh,
would
cross
protect
stitch.
everything he built was little more than a souvenir from a lie. Before we dive deeper, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe
No, I'm
button
just going to
for
Nice and
alerts
Lola,
for
but I'm
our
sorry.
upcoming
I was
videos.
about to finish.
They said she'd walk away with crumbs, that she'd lose the house, the car,
Anybody?
the business she helped build, but was never allowed to own. That she'd
Yes, I'm
part
going now
with
because I've got my
friend
cross
who
stitch when you
knew
go to the
Robert
toilet
was
and
his assistant and drove off in the company SUV.
email my mum.
That was the story everyone
So thank you
told.
everyone for coming on. Remember, it's
But
once a
that's how
month.
stories usually end.
So that's one won't be till December.
Coldly.
So let's sometime next month.
Walking out of
Okay?
court holding nothing but a manila
Thank you for everybody
envelope
coming on.
stuffed
Take
with diamonds
care.
and her rings.
Thanks again.